Hello everyone. Neverzen coming back to you with another video. Today we're going to be checking out Key's solo comeback. We have the music video for Hunter pulled up that we're going to go ahead and check out. I love me some Key. He's one of my two biases in SHINee, and even as a solo artist, like his discography is just so freaking great. Like Pleasure Shop, Good and Great, Gasoline, even Villain with Gentle. And those are just the recent ones. Like even his older songs too, like just so freaking immaculate. So I am excited for this. I'm hoping this gives like peak SHINee energy. That's like what I'm hoping for with this song. But we'll see how that goes anyways. But that being said, pause warning. Key is my bias in SHINee, so I'll most likely pause quite some bit here. But if you don't mind some pausing, then let's go ahead and check out Hunter together. All right, we got Hunter pulled up and let's do it. Oh, we're just going right into the music? Okay, sure. I could Google Maps. Okay, instrumental. Ooh, not the kidnapping. Oh no, the way this synthesizer came in. Oh, I gotta go back. Cause like even like the way the bass picked up here. Like you just had this part and then it added a layer, and then another layer with next part. And then we have like the higher synth sound. I know we're only 47 seconds into this song. This is my favorite Key song. Okay, Guillotine, by the way. I didn't comment on it, but I was definitely thinking about it. You know, they're hunting people taking their heads, apparently, literally and metaphorically. Okay. Wait, so he kidnapped himself. So the red hair version is the hunter and the black hair version is the prey? Also, not the off-brand NFL jersey. Like I definitely see like the logo looking like it's NFL, but it's not. It's what, Sunday Off Club, I think. But either way, I feel like the red's hunter and the black hair is prey. Or is this a situation where it's like the black haired Key is like the external side, and then the red hair one's kind of like trapped inside trying to break free? So maybe the red hair's the prey and the black hair's the hunter. Interesting. Oh? Yeah, eye contact. That's definitely right there. Oh, oh, it's the red and the black with the hair. They're one. Oh, not the shovel. Okay, black hair is Hunter. Yes. Okay, Key. No location found status. Key is no longer identifiable. Well, yeah, because he just got pushed off a ledge, beaten with a shovel in the trunk of a car, and then set on fire. Okay, storyline. All right, let's talk about Hunter. As I said, this is definitely one of my, not even one of my, I would definitely say this is my favorite song that Key has in his solo discography. It's just so freaking good. And sure enough, I looked at the credits earlier, and who's at the scene of the crime but Kenzie herself? I swear. Almost all the songs I love, she's like one of the main producers that are just everywhere. And it's too much. It is too freaking much. Let's go ahead and break this down and take a look and dive into it, because I want to talk about the storyline at the end. Vocals, he was popping off in that last chorus. Like, you know, obviously Key's position in SHINee, you know, when they first started, he was a rapper, but he always had these vocal capabilities. He just didn't quite utilize them at first, but now we're just chilling with it. He's just popping off. Oh my gosh, I freaking love this man and his artistic direction with his solo career. I feel like that's why his like solo career is like one of my favorites, because his videos and his concepts are just so creative and artistic all the time. Like, nothing, it feels so original and unique each time we get something from him, and it's great. Production, I love how it like, it essentially keeps like the same foundation for the instrumental, and then it keeps like adding things and building up and taking away and stripping it back a bit, but it still keeps that same foundation throughout the entire song pretty much. And it doesn't really get repetitive, because everything that they add on is not like it's just like small details, but it's adding like another melody. So you have like one melody, and then you have two melodies stacked together, and then three melodies stacked together, and it kind of creates this nice cohesion where it doesn't sound repetitive, because, you know, it by itself compared to them blended together has two distinct feelings and sounds, so it doesn't have that repetitiveness to it. But the way that chorus came in, and then like the parts too where it's like he's singing and then just like da 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 da, and then like the way it cuts out and comes back in, oh my gosh, those like empty pauses were freaking phenomenal. And honestly, I'm so obsessed with that. But the main thing I really want to talk about is the meaning of the song and the music video itself with the storyline, because at least from what I'm getting, at the start of the video, the red hair Key was the hunter Key. He hunted the black hair Key, because I'm assuming they both, you know, got, you know, some have some interaction with each other we don't know about behind the scenes. But then after, you know, the black haired Key was tied up and everyone was dancing around him and the red Key was standing above, one of the lines that he was whispering in the song at that point was like either hunt or be hunted, and it like flipped the switch for the black hair Key. So black hair Key was like, I bet, let me go hunt. So then he started hunting the hunter Key, and they kind of switched roles. But then, you know, looking more into the song lyrics, it's not necessarily that, you know, you're physically hunting a person, but it's more so it's an inner battle with yourself. You're hunting yourself, you know, what side of you is going to win? Is it going to be this side? Is it going to be this side? Like, it's kind of like a back and forth battle where they're necessarily, you know, hunting and being hunted at the same time. So, you know, the black hair key obviously pushes and pretty much kills the red hair key, but it's not necessarily a kill because, and I know this was 100% a intentional choice, the last chorus, you had red hair and black hair at the same time on key. So it's like, you know, they didn't necessarily get rid of the other one. They just came together to create a new key. That's why at the end it's like, you know, like, oh, key's like no longer identifiable because it's not the same key anymore. You know, it's not that battle back and forth. It's one version of him, which is different from what he used to be. And honestly, the way the lyrics and the music video play perfectly together, I'm obsessed with. And the fact that I was able to catch that from watching alone means that this is a good, like, you know, storyline, because it's something that's easy to grasp onto, and it's, you know, distinctive enough where you could tell the red hair, you could tell the black hair, you could tell them both together. But geez, he didn't have to hit him with the shovel that many times in the trunk. That just felt a little aggressive and extra to me. And then set him on fire? Jeez. But either way, we got Hunter/Hunted Key, and the song was freaking great. But that is going to do it for today's video. Thank you so much for tuning in. The next video you're going to see from me, we're going to continue on a bit of our streak here with some soloists. This is probably the, like, second most exciting release for the month of August, because we have Joy having, like, her solo comeback, although in my mind it's a solo debut because I'm hoping that these are original songs and not covers like her entire last one was. But either way, we're gonna get to check out Joy. She's one of my favorite gals in K-pop, so I am excited to get Solo Joy mini album, so we're gonna be checking that out. If you like what you saw, please like, comment, and or subscribe. If you don't want to do any of that, that is perfectly fine. You watched the video to this point, so I'm not gonna complain. If you want to have, you know, maybe a one-on-one conversation, you can feel free to hop over and check out any of the links in the description, and I'll be more than happy to respond and interact. But I do thank you all so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you on the next one. Never Zen out.